Alright, so I gotta go on phone number 2 to finish my video because my other phone is full of shit that I have been saying. Alright, so I used to go on people's, while that's uploading, I used to go on people's channels and stuff, and I'd be like, yo, saying whatever, it gets them all the traffic. And then after a while, I started thinking, man, first, I honestly, I'm just too, it's not shyness, it's, I'm embarrassed about what I be going through because I've been going through this attack of homelessness for a long time, man. It's good not to have to worry about the phone going off. And so, like, I used to have quite a few things, you know what I'm saying? And after I'm going to call it, I went into shock. After I went into shock, then I had to deal with things that happened to me in my past that I had honestly just decided I was buried on, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to deal with it. But I had to look at it in its face, and I had to see it walking around in action, you know what I'm saying? And I have to address it within myself so that I can understand it. It's like I'm talking to the then me to try to get me together so I can be whole again, if there's a possibility of that. Now, what I'm saying is nothing about life supports that. I'm not going to stop saying it. I'm sorry, it's a fact. I get terminated for my disability issues even though I provide medical documentation. This is why I'm camping, is because I've now begun to be evicted. And all this is against the law, but they don't care when it comes to me. Somebody thinks I'm lying or something. I think I don't know what it is, guys. Like, I could say it's my name. Like, they like, fuck ISIS. Fuck ISIS. Like, they like, we're not giving ISIS anything. They all think I'm an organization. I carry around, each person that I interact with, I gotta destroy the mentality of ISIS being a group. And I have to get them to realize that standing before them is a whole person that don't got nothing to do with that lives in a country that, says that we have freedom of religion. So I should be open to study what I want. And it also says that I am free, but it treats me like a slave. Like I don't have rights over anything, and I don't have control over my life. And thus I'm denied everything that other people can get because I'm ISIS. That's how it feels. So, this is why I'm here right now in this circumstance, as opposed to coming to you like I was before, which wasn't a good circumstance. It don't feel too much better than this. It didn't feel any better, y'all. That's just all I can say about that, right? And let me tell you, I was thinking about this today when the thought came over me to do a video about do what thou wilt, because of what I know about it, of what I've studied. I was so happy inside. And I was like, damn, I'm fucking happy. Not like I don't want to be happy, but isn't it weird considering my circumstance that I can smile and be happy? I'm just like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I feel like maybe that place was really oppressive because, when you study this thing, first of all, they don't like nobody talking, okay? I was listening to a video earlier today where this military dude was saying that they was using the same tactics on him that I see. And I was like, fuck. And he white. He a white military dude, and they using those tactics on him. And that's just the shit that he know about. That's the shit he can see. Because there's other shit that's being done that we don't even fucking comprehend. So wrapped up in this whole Epstein thing, I'm gonna just call it the Epstein thing. because he ain't here. So hopefully, and they all talking about him. The elites is talking about him like, well, he ain't here no more. And, you know, you he a dead dude that we don't have to worry about honoring, because this cat was involved deeply. You know what I'm saying? He was the Alphabet Agency. That's why they didn't put him in jail, because you can't ring the gavel against your own people. You can't ring the gavel against the dude that you just saw at the country club, that just gave money to your daughter's school, and he just put up a beautiful building downtown. You cannot ring the gavel that way. You know what I'm saying? You can't. So I don't think they have it within them to do so. Give me the fucking gavel. If you can't do it, bitch, I will fucking... Oh my God, I would get one of them motherfucking Woody Woodpecker fucking gavels. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, motherfucker, the matter is decided now. Yeah, case closed. Just like you do my shit, motherfucker. Just like you do my shit. Not giving a fucking damn about the fucking case at all. You just want to take out the biggest fucking gavel you got. You like, boom, boom, boom. Anyway, y'all. So I you know I'm gonna have to catch my point up, because every time I get off on a good tangent, honey, oh, it's just so tickling. Okay, so yeah, you know, like they didn't really gavel right. I don't know what I was saying now. So yeah, I'm so fucking happy. What the fuck? That's a blessing. You know, that's a straight God blessing, and I'm not going to deny that. Well, no matter what the circumstances, if God gave me some teeth, and, you know, even if not, you know, and he lets me have it within my heart to smile, I'ma smile, because fuck this. These motherfuckers, that's exactly what they want, is you not to smile, for you to feel like you in fucking hell and purgatory. That must be what they want, because they try to keep me in this situation. And I guess my heart, my little itty bitty heart inside, something deep inside of me that might be the size of a mustard seed, is like, you know what? We gotta make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not okay. Don't fucking agree with me. Don't you fucking agree with me. It's so fucked up what I've been through. But we're not gonna not smile. I'll tell you that. We're not gonna not smile. If a smile comes into my heart, I'm gonna fucking smile, even though I got some teeth missing. I'ma smile all day, because motherfucker, I make other people smile, and then I see they teeth missing too, and we be good. Boom, boom, dapping it up. All right, so the people, see, when you don't give people books, we dummies. You shouldn't take away affirmative action. You have a whole bunch of fucking dummies, but you like dummies, because you can get dummies to do whatever you say. So now we got some dummies. We got some dummies who've gone along with this, and some dummies who've seen this shit and they ain't said shit. So let me start off with the original point in part one, was that, see, I came to where I come, and I immediately started doing this video, okay? And this man actually said on talk radio that this is not a lie. So if you are a person that listens to this talk radio station not giving enough clues, then you can go back and hear the tape, and you can piece together yourself and do your own investigation as to what this motherfucker said. He said the media is all slamming the sound of freedom. I think they're getting paid to do it, because wrapped up in the Epstein thing is the simple fact that that's how they kept it quiet so long. They've been threatening the media lives, okay? And I've said this probably on other videos. I said it to a young lady yesterday. I met somebody who's actually been human trafficked. You know what I'm saying? And I said, you know, when there was a report about a young lady involved in the Epstein trial. Now, you know, when you're a parent and you're raising kids, and you want those kids to grow up to be somebody, you don't want to see them get hurt. They shouldn't have to be hurt just to be somebody. So this young lady, and they going, let me tell you the demographic they're going after, because I know some people is like, what the fuck? Why? What? Okay, look, I read a lot, okay, and for some reason this is gripping me. And I know, we can go into those psych ops and everything else. But I have been tripping for the past 10, 15 years over gang stalking by itself, over how my life changed, trying to research, trying to see what the fuck is really going on. Something is wrong with the world. It's off kilter. And I'm telling you, this information is coming out about this Epstein thing explains it, okay? So I think I was talking about the man too, and how they said he was the military guy. How, basically he had helicopters following him. You get a real low helicopter and you hear the chop and you can feel, I call it the GPR, ground penetrating radar. It's like you can feel this motorized, it's like it's like having a helicopter right over your head, like literally, like right on top of your fucking head. You're in your house, you can imagine how that might feel. So, but they got all this other MK Ultra, and I can't even remember the other acronyms and information that they call the rest of the shit. I literally can't remember it, but there are other psychological operating things that they do, from directed energy weapons to mind hacking and all these other things that they are doing. This Ali Carter girl was even talking about, I think she was talking about rooms, or she had some kind of diagram in one of her videos on how they can open up parts of the mind and fuck with you or something. And I would just call that, honestly, triggers from the way I'm describing it. But I fully couldn't understand, because they said they downloaded a diagram off the internet. And I'm like, whose mind hacking diagram is on the internet? And what do you type in to find it? Is mine there? I'm going to need a part 2, Allie. And by the way, if you ever seen Ali Carter's video, that's what really got me going. It really got to me. And the reason why is because her cry is a cry that I have cried. I hear her cry. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's somebody that's really been through it. She not making that shit up. She's not she is the sound of freedom. She was the first sound of freedom I heard beside my own. You know what I'm saying? To make sense of, oh, fuck. And then when she add the fact that it's other people, you like, God damn. So this military dude had came out and said how, they saw shit. And it bothered him. But, he in the military, they swore him and got him on the NDA thing. Didn't they say R. Kelly was the first motherfucker running around on NDAs? We all is in this, and R. Kelly is what? A sexual predator. And I don't not believe that. I think I had one African-American male try to tell me R. Kelly. Anyway, let me tell you something, brothers. You are supposed to be the heads of our community. And it's disappointing that in 2023, you all don't have the good sense God gave y'all. And I get why. It's because they took the books. They never gave you books. And then they threw everything in the neighborhood against you. It's not an excuse, motherfucker. Because if I picked up a book, you should have picked up a book. Okay? It's not an excuse. It's not okay. It's not making it okay. I just saying I know why. You got distracted. But boy, you look like an inferior black man to me when you are on YouTube. And don't get me wrong, I would still consider you my family. I still consider you my brother. But I want to tell you that to see you on YouTube acting like you don't get it, it's 3 things run through my mind. 3. Are you a natural born citizen? Are your parents from North America? Because I'm not saying that my family told me anything, because motherfucker, they didn't. Okay? Because of the Epstein shit. I got removed from my mother. I never knew my dad. I'm talking about, so we didn't have grandparents that honestly, I feel like they wasn't allowed to open their mouth to tell us. I feel like our motherfucking people got threatened. You feel me? Down to my mother. Every time my mother would try to talk to me, it seemed like they did something to her or they would do something to me. It was just all these weird shits that would always happen. You know what I'm saying? Every time she tried to open up, she wasn't allowed to be a mom. I'll say it that way. It seems like they are very effective at coming into our lives and trying to destroy our ability to pass on to our loved ones shit that they need to know. So I sought knowledge and information myself. And though I feel like I could have made a better decision because of the bullshit of it, okay? But when I walk away, I still had my books. You understand what I'm saying? And I had books from a learned study basis that talked about the books. That's how I know there are books. You understand? Actual facts and student enrollment. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, yeah, you going just like anything. See, some of the best people in the world have been the people who were involved in things and then in something really like regimented. And then they took that information and did something themselves. It's just a process of life. If you want to know more, go to 7 Habits of Highly Effective People and watch Stephen Covey break down how you go from dependence, depending on people, like when you're a child and you depend on your parents. And then you go to independence, where you don't want them to tell you a goddamn thing because you want to do it by yourself. You need to learn. Then it's interdependence, and sometimes our shit be so fucked up as a community and a family that we don't get to interdependence. And that's where both units have learned, mother, daughter, father, son, and they can come back to the family unit and appreciate one another's experiences and grow by listening and learning from one another. And because we get everything in the world thrown at us, see, we get drugs thrown at us, we get bullshit jobs thrown at us, and a whole bunch of fucking bills, but we're also getting some shit that we can't see that's affecting our whole lives. You can't see a directed energy weapon. Sometimes you can hear an extremely low frequency one, but you have no fucking idea what these motherfuckers have developed and they're using it on us particularly. And I think it's because, back to affirmative action, they are scared for us to know shit. And I got some other shit to say about that, but it doesn't particularly deal with what I'm trying to get around to addressing in full. So do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. And then it says love under the law. Okay? So this is even his dumb ass, who he's responsible for some of these sickos. He's supposed to be the father of Satanism. I'm talking about Aleister Crowley now. He's responsible for some of these sickos. Maybe all of them. Messing with children. Because I don't know where or how, and I got to do more research on it, and I may do a video in the future, but it's on you to fucking learn for yourself. Yeah, just like back to y'all embarrassing when y'all don't know stuff and you sitting up here reviewing videos and acting like you never heard of this, that, and the other. Oh man, it's so fucking offensive. And I just be like, God damn, how come they don't know this? Okay, so I said 3 things, right? So it made me think, where are you from? Are you a native born American? Are you a real person? Like, are you an alien or a clone? Or 3, please don't let it be this. Maybe you just real young. But they don't look real young, yo. They look like they at least in their 30s. A lot of them look like fathers. And I'm not dissing you, black man. I still think you my family. But it's improper for you to get on YouTube as a black king. I think you a black king. You on YouTube representing a culture. That's what I feel like. I'm sorry if you don't feel that way. I really am sorry. Trust me. Because you don't even know. If you don't feel that way, it means a lot. Okay? But for you to get on YouTube and act like you don't know, like you're clueless, like you're not allowed to play blind white girl. You're not allowed to play Barbie. You are a black king. It's improper for you to act like you never heard certain things that either Minister Farrakhan or whatchamajigget Chavez or Jesse Jackson or Martin Luther King or Malcolm X or whoever our black leaders are. Even the ones now, the one wants to run for president. We should just vote for him just to fuck with him. Because they don't give a fuck about our vote anyway. We ought to just vote for his ass. He should run with Dr. Francis Cress Wilson. We should just start bullshitting votes because they bullshitting us. They is bullshitting this shit out of us. Anyway, I forget his name. Maybe it'll come to me later. But, it's really improper that you don't know. And I know it's some shit I don't know, but my motherfucking ass will go read the shit out of a fucking book. And boy, when they made the internet, that's another reason. See, you sitting up acting like you don't know, and ChatGPT is around. Felicia is around. All you got to do is say Felicia, and that bitch will be like, huh? She'll help you out. Don't get on here act like you don't know. Anyway, so the people who want this elite status and this clout, they followers. You feel me? And also, see, now the white boy that was on last night, he was saying that he saw alien technology, and they are releasing alien stuff at the same time they releasing the predator stuff. But here's what I think. I'm gonna lay it on you, slow and heavy like Jiffy. Okay, this is chunky peanut butter. Okay, this is the chunky of it all. Okay, you ready? If that's true, that the aliens have something to do with the child abductions, then I also think that some of the elites are aliens. It's gotta be. Because everything in the research that I've read doesn't lead me to that. But here's the problem. And this is what I wanted to get to. I was talking about this the other day. See, if I'm your food, then you're the weak one, whether you're an alien or not, okay? Because knowledge is power. So now that I know I'm your food, I'm going to fuck your food up. I'm going to fuck your food up. And every other fucking tasty morsel, just like y'all taking our fucking crops. You fucked up my corn trying to make fucking ethanol, and now you're so fucking inferior that fucking shit didn't work because you think you know every fucking thing. And you want to take affirmative action so we can't go to school to learn shit. But you ain't doing shit either. So, if you fucking up my food, I'm fucking up yours. And here's what I gotta say. See, I'm a big girl, okay? Big girl eat, big girl, okay? I do food reviews too, okay? And I'm not ashamed of it because I got abused early in life. And the way I kept men off of me is I ate rolls and chicken. And I was a chunky girl, and I noticed they was leaving me the fuck alone. Now, the problem is now I want some attention. I can't lose the weight fast enough. Like I can't snap my fingers while you in front of me. But it got them off of me in them earlier ages. Plus, being big made me be able to have a little power or perceived power, and I wasn't messed with as much. Okay, so I eat as I want to. And honestly, I've tried to lose weight, and several times I have. But here's what I think. I think it's something about something that I've been maybe vaccinated with that keeps me from losing weight easily. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like it's a backup or something. Anyway, that's besides the point. The point is that I'm gonna fuck up your food. So ladies, if you don't want to be sexual predator, if you don't want to, and you got access to a video, go out and get you some chicken and rolls, honey. Eat you like some southern food, okay? And eat it well, and eat whenever you feel like it. If you want them motherfuckers leave you to fuck alone. Now here's the real ticket. And I could be wrong. See, this is my video channel. Sugar and salt have been under attack for years. So I would really encourage sugar and salt, because I think it fucks up the adrenochrome. Why do I think that? Because they keep attacking it. They keep on trying to take it out the food. They're like, oh, don't eat a lot of sugar, don't eat a lot of salt, but they also don't like big girls, okay? So the sexual predators don't like big girls, and the elites don't want us to eat sugar and salt. They don't eat it. You know why? Because they aliens. Aliens maybe don't eat sugar and salt. Remember homeboy from fucking Men in Black? Oh, I need water. Sugar and water. Okay? I don't know. Maybe his ass needed it, but maybe I feel like sugar and salt. Okay? I ain't saying overdose. I ain't saying get diabetes. But eat sugar and salt as you would like to eat sugar and salt. Because maybe, just maybe, when they try to make adrenochrome, if it got too much sugar or salt on it, then maybe it's fucking with them. I don't know. And here's something else, okay? So when they taking the adrenochrome, okay, then I feel like COVID was not, okay, I don't know if I can say this on YouTube. Let's say this. Everything is not what it, I don't think everything that we've been told that happened a couple years back that caused us to put on masks was about that. Because at the same time, it was being reported that elites were going into hiding, and Jeffrey Epstein had just testified. And I think that them bitch ass motherfuckers was running because they didn't want to go to jail. And you got to remember, it was a Mission Impossible, okay? They came out. Remember homeboy? It was the oh, I love that word that they used. It was called something virus. And they gave it to that pretty black girl and set her in the middle of the fucking world. And Tom Cruise was trying to save her the whole damn movie. And he was just loving the shit out of her. Okay? And so I think they released something. Or we were just due for a bad flu. A very, very viral flu. And, you know, it was used as a backdrop or an excuse. But I don't, because the overlap was they went into hiding, but they were about to be looked for. And they don't like jail. They can't do it. They can't do jail. See, they made the jail for other people. They didn't never expect to have to be in the jail that they made. You remember Bugs Bunny? Or one of them cartoons, right, where they built the jail and then they built the town around the damn jail. Y'all remember that cartoon? Back in the day cartoon. I don't think it was a Bugs Bunny, but it was something like it, okay? So they can't do the time in the same jail. They never expected the law to be applied to them. They think that they are above the law. But keep in mind the 3 laws of the Lima are: do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love under the law. And then the third one, I have to look at for the third one. They're called the axioms of the Lima, which is Aleister Crowley shit. But, okay. They can't do the time. They only intended it for us. So I don't, you know, when I think that whole thing was really about them not wanting to be caught because they couldn't do the time for the crimes. They couldn't do it. But I think I think they have somebody over them who may be, I guess, alien. If this is just my conspiracy theory, and I don't hold to it with all 4 fingers. 4 fingers and a thumb. I am loose about this. Honestly, I don't care. This is just a conclusion I'm drawing almost while I'm talking, okay? And I think that they have been forced to do things under the threat of death, and they are benefiting much like the movie They Live, okay? Much like it. But the higher ups they could not be from here, and they could be quote unquote forcing everybody. But here's the problem: you got to stand up. You have to stand up. You should have been done stood up. You shouldn't have wanted to be part of that shit. You telling me, are you saying to me that you chose to be, to know about it, but not say anything in exchange for benefiting from it in some way? Then you deserve to lose everything you have. You deserve to be living like I'm living right now. You who have denied me and the other victims of child sex trafficking, which I'm not a victim. I don't claim that. My abuse happened to me as a child. I do not know if I was trafficked. I feel like the system infected my life incredibly. The same system that affects child sex trafficked children. But I do not claim that. But I fully understand that people do this, and I don't think that they have the ability to pay for their crime. And I had a bigger point there. I may have to pause and come back for a part 3 in order to remember my point, because I was about to take it home on y'all, okay? I really was. I'll try to remember it here. Y'all can go get some orange juice. Make a mimosa. You know what I'm saying? If I were in my normal digs, I would be suggesting certain strains at this point, because you're going to need a strain to unwind. You understand what I'm saying? Go get on the websites and look up a strain to unwind, because what I'm saying may wind you up. But child sex traffic victims, yeah, I'm going to pause it right here because I really lost my train of thought. And I'm going to come back and try to do a part 3. And even though part 1 is posting as I'm talking, part 2 and 3 won't come out for a while because of the circumstance. I don't have, quote unquote, access to Wi-Fi. So I also don't have the ability to, I don't have the I don't have the ability to, you know, do things like I was doing it, you know. All right, I'm going to hit y'all right back. I might have to review this to get back on my point, but I'm coming to y'all. I'm coming to y'all live and direct. All right, peace, fam. You know, everybody else be like, smash this button, smash that button. Man, I'm just happy if you just want to take a couple minutes to listen to what I'm saying, because I make no promises to make any sense. I'm here for your enjoyment and your entertainment and your education. But I'm also here for you not to pay a damn attention to and to ignore what I'm saying and to think I'm tripping. That's okay too. Because we all have to, you know, we all have to live our own way and understand our own way and try to be our own people. So, I'm going to let this go, and I'm going to try to review and see what my point was that I was about to take home on y'all. And we'll see if I can finish the part 3, and if not, I'll come back to it. All right, peace.